Assalamualaikum and have a good day to Sir Adi Rawan. By the way, I'm Faris and this is my group members Nakib Mazlan, Habri Marzuki, Anwar Jami and Lee Weekend as our project leaders. So today we are going to present our project proposal on titled Design and Development of Smartwatch. Smartwatch has been around for the century and has become a standard accessory used for its functional and fashionable aspect in both its analog and digital form. Other than that, smartwatch give people immediate access to message, notification, and other digital data while on the go. So for this our project we call Bosco Smartwatch. First of all, our objective we want to try to create a smartwatch which can to detect any accident happen to the user through false sensor and help alert the authority if the user failed to respond. Next, to track health including heart rate and blood pressure and fitness workout through the heart rate monitor and pedometer. Next, to manage media playback for the user, including to allow control the volume and music track after pairing with the smartphone. Next is to help tracking the user location, including transmitting and receiving location specific alert. Next, to provide a long-lasting battery life that can last up to 10 to 14 on the single charge. Lastly, for sure, to provide a voice command with the ability to reply or answer message by voice via voice detection support. Our next part is inspect the product. On Bosco smartwatch material body, we apply aluminum alloy for the sport edition and the stainless steel material for the classic edition. Other than that, Bosco smartwatch have ATM resistance around up to 50 meters. Next, AMOLED resolution is our best decision on display screen with the 1.39 inch with 326 ppi. Bosco smartwatch comes with the battery capacity around 471 mAh and with the magnetic wireless charging base. Next is on OS. Our smartwatch are proprietary supports for the Android 5.0 above and iOS 10.0 above. Bosco smartwatch has the best connectivity with the Bluetooth 5.0, Wi-Fi and GPS with the GLONASS. And for the last feature is apps. On apps, Bosco smartwatch comes with the biological tracking optical sensor, 6-axis acceleration sensor, 3-axis geomagnetic sensor, abrasive sensor, gyroscopic sensor, vision light sensor, and of course, for sure, speaker and microphone for call, music playback and voice assistant. So that's all from me. I will pass to another presenter for the detail on Bosco smartwatch.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nakib. So I will proceed to the commercialization potential. For the target customer of the product are community who live in Malaysia, especially for students and working people. Nowadays, most of people like to wear a fashion smartwatch. So this is the best product that we need to consider and produce due to its demand. Talk about production plan, we have 3 plans. The first are cooperate with influencers or YouTuber for expand the market. They can promote our product through media social such as YouTube, Facebook and so on. Thus will make the Bosco smartwatch become popular. Next, we need to cooperate with electronic industry to produce the product. Example of electronic industry are Kaneka Sdn Bhd, which is located at Gebeng, Kuantan. The last plan are cooperate with retailer from the mall and smartwatch outlet all over the country to promote and sell the Bosco smartwatch. Sell forecast, smartwatch shipments worldwide are forecast to grow in the following years, increasing from 37 million units in 2016 to over 258 million units by 2025. Smartwatches are a major segment of the global wearables industry, contributing significantly to the global unit shipments of wearable devices. Shipment of 68.6 million unit shipment in 2020 and expected to reach 157.2 million by 2026. Wearable adoption increased rapidly from 24% in 2018 to 33% in 2019. So the next is evidence of commercialization. There are several evidence such as can answer the call only by using the smartwatch and can connect to application in phone to check the information. This proposed design will make the life easier thus will reduce the time for certain people who are always busy with their works and do not have enough time to check for their smartphone. Apart from that, Bosco smartwatch also come with the health trackers such as check heartbeat, stress level, oxygen level and so on. With this tracker, owner can know their health level. The next is Bosco smartwatch also has GPS tracker and can play and listen to music by only using the smartwatch. This design looks more modern and fashion compared to other smartwatches such as Realme, Xiaomi, Apple and so on. Besides, the price are also cheap compared to other branded and I think all people can afford to buy it. In short, some feature has been upgraded such as 90 plus sport mode, voice assistant and check weather which make it more technologized and comparable with this era. For the next slide, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi sir, my name is Lee Wei Kian. My metric number is EA18104. So now we talk about product comparison in the market. Now we compare the smartwatch between the market and our prototype, which named as the Bosco smartwatch. So for the uniqueness is in terms of material, connectivity, features, and charging. So first we talk about material. So for the market, they use the metal frame without anti-scratch glass, stainless steel strap. But for our prototype, we use stainless steel frame. So compared to the market one, they use metal frame and our frame is more lighter compared to the market one. So, and our glass is built in with anti-scratch glass, but for the market one, they don't have the anti-scratch glass. And our strap, we have two choice, which is silicone and leather. Silicone we can use for the exercising and leather can use for casual wear. So in terms of stretch, we have two choice. We have more choice compared to the market one, and our strap is more fashion and more lighter compared to the market one. And now second one, we move to connectivity. So mostly of the smartwatch nowadays, they use Bluetooth 4.0. And our prototype we upgrade to the Bluetooth 5.0. The connectivity speed will be increased. And we add one more feature, which is Wi-Fi. So for the Wi-Fi, we can use the Wi-Fi to control the music at your app, or using your phone, control the music at your app, or we can transfer the app from the song from the app to your smartwatch. So now we move to features. So at the market, they have incoming call features, music control, walking step, stopwatch, and countdown. Although at the market they have more features, but in terms of our prototype, we have more features compared to the market one. We have optical heart rate sensor, incoming call, breathing training, sleep tracking, weather forecast, notification, forwarding. So for the charging, in the market, they use USB Type B or Type C. So for our prototype, we use the magnetic charging with high capacity lithium battery. So now we move to prototype upscaling. So for the prototype scaling, we choose the AMOLED screen. So for the AMOLED screen will be more brighter and more saving battery. And we can use, and our prototype, we use the wireless charging, so which can more easier to charge. And at our prototype, we upscale the battery, will upscale to the larger battery. So nowadays, most of the battery with one charging, they can use almost to 3 to 5 days. But for our prototype, we can use until 10 to 14 days. And at our prototype, we use the latest connectivity, which is we have content of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 5.0. And for operating system, we can use either iOS, which is an iPhone, or we can use also in the Android. And GPS, we can use during tracking or exercise use. And our prototype have waterproof function. So you can take to swimming or you can take to bathe, no need to take out. So for the media, we can connect to the app, the phone at your app, or we can use the forecasting weather forecasting, or you can play music through your smartwatch. Okay, that's all from me.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Anwar Birijimi. My metric number is EC18158. Now, I will continue for background of project to produce the prototype. Smartwatch are quite overwhelming in today's society since they have more function than normal smartwatch. However, in order to use their smartphone to its greatest potential, everyone will require one. The smartwatch is just a conventional watch with a lot of useless sensor if it is not connected to a smartphone. While smartwatch develop, there is a risk that a bad design decision and unanticipated circumstance could hurt smartwatch users in their interaction with others. Some smartwatch is not wireless chargers and display screen is old technology design. Although a number of apps for smartwatch are currently accessible, research on the desire to use a smartwatch for viewing information and the application that people want is rare. Another issue that must be addressed in the use of the smartwatch as a viable interface for seeing information, particularly in settings where mobile phones are difficult or unpleasant to use. Now, we move to the budget details. For budget detail, we'll have a table will consist VOT, budget amount, and details. Okay, for research assistant or officer, electronic and system engineer, and also mechanical engineer, will spend budget around 50,000 ringgit and 5,000 ringgit for travel to and study at the location, 3,000 ringgit for rental of the location and associate asset for prototyping, and 30,000 ringgit for component and material for prototyping and testing. For fixing the product and prepare maintenance service, we'll spend 20,000 ringgit and 30,000 ringgit to maintain the product efficiency and capabilities. And lastly, for prepare equipment, we'll spend 25,000 ringgit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Habri Mazuki. Next, let's continue on the expected research output and impact. So the main contribution of the current smartwatch prototype and the product available in the market was used to make sure people are connected even while doing any sort of activities. Either running, cycling, swimming, or any other form of activities, people might want to pick into messages, calls, and even notifications. These activities are so occupied that don't allow people to keep a phone during those activities. Here is where a smartwatch becomes useful. Let's say if people are underwater, this will cause no problem or harms at all since the smartwatch have waterproof rating of 50 meters underwater. So just take a quick rest while swimming to check up on the messages without having to leave the pool. Next is the smartwatch can also function as a safety device. If the user are found missing and lost, the smartwatch can act as a beacon to the family, friends, and emergency services to track the user down. The smartwatches will send a string of notifications to check up on the user when any activity coming from the user in a certain amount of time. And if no response to the notification, the smartwatch will inform to the authority. As industries of the smartwatch are going further, there is a chance where the consolidation phase will happen, where the competitors of the industries will merge to have a bigger benefit and have a bigger synergy. The ideas and technologies of prototype will take the other competitors months in order to produce a similar product, which will become a threat for the industry. Thus, the chance for them to consolidate with company is much higher. Next is the project infography. This is the Gantt chart of the project throughout the year 2021. So it came with from the two stage with the pre-development and development, starting on the very first of January, which is the brainstorming and discussion. Continue with the development stage, which is design on 21st of January to the 21st of February. Continue with the alpha product and testing to the 21st of March, and continue with the beta product and testing from 21st of March to the 21st of April. Next is the prototype on the 21st of April to the 19th of May. Real world testing from 19th of May to the 31st of June, and then lastly the final product on the very day of the final product is on the 21st of June. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.